Thanks for tuning in again. This is young adult books that I read as an adult. This week, or this episode, we're going to be covering the Book Thief. I'm going to try to get through as much as I can, as fast as I can. This book, there's so much to this book, so we're just going to get right into it. I do want to warn anybody watching this that there are some images in here that are a little disturbing, so just because of the nature of the book taking place in Nazi Germany. So there are going to be pictures of book burnings, and there's a picture of concentration camps, so just keep that in mind. So The Book Thief, written by Markus Zusak. Not good with pronunciation. He did something cool with this book where Death is the narrator of the book. Death is not the all-powerful Death that we usually see or think of. It is, but Death is also afraid of humans, afraid of what humans are capable, especially what humans are capable of doing to each other, which is why Death, I saw an interview with him where he's talked about having Death be part of the story because war is going on throughout the story, and Death kind of goes hand in hand with war. But he changed like the nature of Death a little bit, which I thought was really interesting. So we open with I think it's Liesel. I'm so bad with pronunciation of, like, especially German names. Yeah, Liesel. She finds a book next to her brother's grave, and takes this book to kind of hide it, because right now what's going on in Nazi Germany is book burnings. They're burning any kind of literature that they don't agree with, they don't like, basically anything, any books. They're just trying to destroy free thought, basically, and that's the nature of being human, is telling stories, and they're trying to take that away from them. So that's kind of the main theme of this book, is trying to preserve that ability to tell your story, to tell a story, and not have it be censored or destroyed by somebody that doesn't agree with it. So yeah, here are some examples of book burnings. This one is from Raiders of the Lost Ark, so it's a little Hollywoodified, but it gives you a good sense of, like, this was a big ordeal that they would do. This is this is an actual photo from a book burning, so not quite as grandeur, but you get the point. It's awful. I'm really trying to rush through this. Here are some kids. So it wasn't just the Nazi party itself, as in, like, the adults and the army and everything participating in this. They had the citizens and even the children participating in this activity of just burning books, which is, again, awful. So that kind of puts Liesel already apart from everybody, in that she's pushing back against what the Nazi regime wants. Her foster father takes in a Jewish boy named Max, and they hide him in the basement. So they are also, she's pushing back in her own way of stealing books and preserving books, and her household is also pushing back against the Nazi regime by hiding a Jewish boy in their basement. And then so while this is going on, she's learning to read. And she uses that at a certain point during a bombing to kind of occupy themselves while the bombing's going on. This is not necessarily in order, but the mayor's wife she has the library that Liesel's been stealing books from. She finds out about it and gives Liesel a journal so that she can write her own story. But this will come back into play. Eventually, the whole city's bombed. Everything kind of goes awful. Liesel goes to live with the mayor and his wife. Max is taken to, unfortunately, Max is taken to a concentration camp. And yeah, there's not much to say about that, but it is awful. He does survive the concentration camp, and he gets out, and when he gets back to the city from the concentration camp, he finds Liesel, and they reunite. But yeah, the main theme of this book is to just, you can't take stories from people. You can't take their stories from them. But yeah, it's an amazing book. Definitely give it a read. I know I enjoyed it. I almost wouldn't even classify this as a young adult book, but it is classified as a young adult book. So I think anybody at any age range would enjoy this book. So yeah, that has been the longest, hopefully, of all of these, but I tried to get in as much information I could as fast as I could. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.